You ready?
Less than a minute.
Yep.
You nervous?
I'm hungover is what I am.
Why did you dress all nice for this?
Because I'm sweating right now.
Alright. Here we go. How's my levels?
You sound terrible, but you always sound terrible.
Me.
Every once in a while, a podcast comes along that dares to challenge truth, reality, and sobriety. It's time to grab a six-pack, put on your tinfoil hats, and prepare yourself for the Conspiracy Power Hour with your crocked co-conspirators Stephen Gladney and Brent D. Bazinski.
Woo! Hey guys, welcome to the Conspiracy Power Hour, episode number 2. I'm your host, Stephen Gladney. Joined with me always is Brent Bazinski.
Hey, Big Pooper.
And today, the lovely bartender Rachel Berkowitz is here.
What's up, guys?
Welcome, Rachel.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here.
Today's topic is going to be the Denver International Airport. And you might be saying to yourself, what's so weird about that? Well, a lot of shit's weird about it. In fact, there are multiple conspiracy theories on this one, so it should be a good episode. Brent, explain this whole damn thing we're doing.
Well, you are in the Conspiracy Power Hour, where we will be discussing a topic of conspiracy while participating in the well-known Power Hour drinking game, meaning we will be taking a shot of beer every minute for an hour straight.
That was a good explanation.
I wrote that down somewhere.
Maybe some more emotion next time, though. I don't really believe you that you were playing it.
I don't even believe myself.
I can see that you're playing it. Oh,
hey! I forgot to be here.
One quick point of clarification. If you played the first episode, at the end, you might have noticed that we did not get to the full 7.5 beers. And to avoid a conspiracy about this, what we figured out happened was I had grabbed 2 shot glasses out of the cupboard that were decorative shot glasses. Apparently there's different sizes. And so they were not the full 1.5 ounces, which explains why.
But they looked great.
They did look fantastic, but they didn't have the right amount of beer. So unintentional. We remedied that, have the correct shot glasses now, so hopefully it'll be a little bit better this time. I apologize. It was my fault.
You could blame society.
I could. That's actually a good idea. We'll edit that back in.
So what did you think about last episode, Stephen?
I thought it was pretty good.
Did you get much feedback?
I thought I sounded great. You sucked, but...
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I discovered a few things. But
please share.
Well, one thing is that whether I'm drunk or not... Oh, here we go. Speaking of... Whether I'm drunk or not, I sound exactly the same. I talk the same whether I'm drunk or sober, regardless.
I'd question that.
I think it's true.
I think Steven burps more.
Anyway, I mean, I just started...
I definitely agree with that.
I just started drinking now, and I'm hearing myself. I sound trashed. But
you're probably still drunk from last night.
And this explains a lot of things, though.
Okay.
Like why people look at me like that in church.
You go to church?
Not anymore.
Okay.
Not after they looked at me like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what kind of feedback did you get?
People liked it. They thought it was funny. I think one of the things we wanted to change was kind of, instead of having this whole like long-winded you, long-winded me kind of thing, to make it more interactive. Mm-hmm. So we can try that today if you want. Just,
sure.
Make it more conversational. And
I'm going with the flow.
Yeah. I mean, this is a learning process. We're on a journey together.
Are we?
And Rachel's with us, too.
Rachel?
That's so sweet.
I know.
You're driving the bus, Rachel.
Oh, I like that. Actually, I'm not that good of a driver. I'm not sure you want me to do that.
Oh, well, you're drinking vodka. You'd be fine.
Yeah.
So, great.
Well, you should explain this contraption that you have for this episode. This is genius what Brent did. But he only bought one because he's a fucking asshole.
There was only one available.
That's what he says. Okay. Explain it, though. It's pretty badass. I got to give you credit.
You're so sensitive. It's basically a tea or lemonade dispenser with a little spout.
It's decorative,
little
though.
dripless spout.
Oh, there we go. First one.
You can write a little chalk, and then the little chalkboard on the side lets you know.
I saw what you wrote on that, too.
That it's grandma's tea.
That's not what I wrote earlier. But okay. But yeah, very, very smart. I'm over here pouring beer out of measuring glass cups, whatever they're called.
Measuring cups.
Yeah, but they're bigger than measuring cups. They're like the big ones.
Yes, this is a 2-cup measuring cup.
Okay, I trust you.
So, yeah, well,
so
way to paint that picture.
And you're back to there again. Okay.
Oh!
Should we talk about the fucking topic of the day, or just
we?
keep doing this? I'm having a good time.
So, yes. So, it's the Denver International Airport, right?
And by the way, this was Rachel's idea to cover this topic, which
that's
is
right.
why she was invited here today. And
Good
I
idea.
must admit, I enjoyed it. This one was a lot of fun to research.
Yeah, I'm torn,
Yeah?
but I did enjoy it for the most part.
I'm glad it excites you as much as it excites me.
Yeah, my nipples got hard.
There you go.
So, all right. What about this? What about this Denver airport that's so weird? No? You want to talk about it?
Am I starting? I think this is y'all's show.
I don't know. It could be your show, too.
Oh, yeah?
Steven, would you like to...
We're all in this together, guys.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll start it off. So, the Denver International Airport, which was...
Lovely airport, been there.
Started being built in... Ooh, grazie.
I just spilled half that shot on my beard.
1988, maybe? And it was supposed to be done in 1994, but they couldn't complete it until 1995. And then, upon opening it, everyone started noticing very peculiar things. A little odd accumulation of odd things that kind of bring into question what's going on there. So yeah, Denver had an airport previously, Stapleton,
right, yeah.
which was, I think, 6 miles from downtown Denver. So they already had a nice functioning airport. But
Well, you know there was problems with Stapleton, though, right?
Oh, there were?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Well, for starters, the fact that it's 6 miles away from downtown.
Uh-huh.
Like, do you realize how loud that would be in the city of airplanes coming in 6 miles away? They got sued several times by some local neighborhoods because of the noise violations. And keep in mind also this. Oh, shit.
Keep it in mind.
That if you have planes landing that close to a city, that limits the height of buildings you can build within the city, right? Because the planes.
I don't know.
So
I'm not an urban developer.
Okay, well, that's clear.
Work on that.
I'll take it.
Stay in school, kids. So it being 6 miles away is actually a bad thing. That's why Denver International Airport's like 25 miles away from the city, and why like in Atlanta, Hartsfield Jackson is way down there in College Park and not next to Midtown.
Preach on, girlfriend.
Now, that's just the distance thing. One of the things that I read a lot of times was everyone says, well, the old airport, Stapleton, had 6 runways, and DIA only has 5. What the hell happened there? Did you come across that one at all?
I did, but I chose to ignore it.
No, clearly. So here's the problem with the 6 runways. They were 2 sets of 3 parallel runways that crossed, which what that means is you can only use 3 at one time. Denver International's airport has 5 runways that do not cross, so all 5 can be used simultaneously.
So it's a logistics thing.
Correct. Also with the runways, Stapleton's only ran to about 10,000 feet, which is like barely long enough for a jet to take off in that like high elevation thin air. Denver Internationals are like 12,000 to 16,000, so they can handle full-size jets better. Also, they had like horrible delays at Stapleton, dude. Like when they were limited for gate space and couldn't expand, so if there were ever like bad weather situations and there were delays, it caused like fucking awful delays there. And they wanted to expand, but they would have had to expand into what was a former chemical weapons manufacturing center, and the cost of like decontamination would be astronomical, so they couldn't really expand that way. So,
and then lastly, the obvious one is that it just wasn't conducive to build a large underground secret government facility under Stapleton. They wanted to... Oh, I get another one.
Here comes the crazy.
So, well, that's fascinating.
I'm just saying there were some problems with Stapleton. It's not. It wasn't terrible, but it had some serious problems.
We'll consider that point debunked then, shall we?
Okay. Steven 1, Brent 0.
Am I supposed to keep score?
Oh yeah, you should chalk it up.
We're not going to
1-0.
remember,
Got it.
obviously.
Okay.
Just put a Sharpie to the
I'm
table.
keeping score. I got it.
Write a Sharpie on Brent's
Or do it
face.
digitally.
Noted.
So he has to see it in the mirror when I beat him.
I need a tally facial.
Every day.
All right. Well, here's another weird thing: is the everything that had to do with the financing and the construction of the DIA airport. We'll just say Denver International Airport.
I think DIA is okay. So from this point forward, if you hear DIA, that's the Denver International
or
Airport.
DIA,
because my pronunciation is going to go to shit in the next like 5 minutes.
but not Dio.
No,
That's a
fucking
different
Dio though. Like a rainbow in the dark.
Totally.
That guy? Yeah.
Yeah. He's not even from Denver. All right. Well, yes, the financing. So, this airport, was originally budgeted to be $2.2 billion. By the time they got the thing open and running in 1995, it was up to 4.2 or so million. I've seen a few different figures.
Million or billion? You said
billion. Billion. Did I say? Yeah.
You said billion first, then million,
No.
which means it got cheaper.
That's a big difference.
Because
It's another zero.
I'm dyslexic with figures. So, yeah. So, anyway, yes. So, the thing increasingly started compounding, and the capital needed to finish the project. And originally there were 5 large buildings that were erected to be the main facility of the airport, but it failed on some specs, or it didn't meet
Some specs?
didn't quite meet the criteria.
Can you be more specific on your specs?
The homeless got in and started peeing on the walls.
You're smoking crack underneath the bridge?
Yo. So anyway, rather than just tear those down, what they did is buried them and built on top of those. So right now, you already have these large facilities underneath the airport. And what are they doing? They said, oh, you were using those for storage. Sure. Okay.
I think it's midnight dance parties, personally, but...
And is it legal in Denver?
Everything's legal in Denver.
That's a good point.
Silent disco parties.
Yeah!
Disco! So, yeah. Oh, and the reason why it was it was delayed to be open, I believe it was because the automatic... They're supposed to have this revolutionary automatic baggage...
Yeah, the automated baggage
handling system, and they couldn't make it function properly.
Yeah, I read about that.
So then,
What's the conspiracy there? No.
Well, if you're going to invest all that time and money to it, and really, I guess this isn't going to work, we just spending $2 billion to determine that. That's my...
Well, hindsight's 20/20, Brent, but okay, whatever.
Yeah. Well, you're Heine's sight. So, yeah. And it's, the construction has continued at the airport, still almost 25 years later. And some people have estimated the cost that has, up to this point, been put in to the construction of this airport has reached $20 billion or more.
As of today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And so why? Why is there still construction being shown there? There's a landfill that got placed near the airport, real close to it. And oddly, though, the airport was trying to not make that happen, but the local government overrided it, and I think that's just more of a ruse campaign to just kind of make them seem like, oh no, we don't want it there. But in fact, they have that landfill there. And what people have been noticing, is that the...
Can you do that every time? Can you say,
I could.
Please don't, actually. I thought that film was... No.
We'll try it again and see how it feels. Nope. So, so there's not really garbage being brought to this landfill. It's just dirt. Semi-trucks over and over, of this dirt being brought in. And it's just relocating Earth.
That is actually pretty interesting.
I thought it was interesting. And so, yeah. And then... Oh, go ahead.
Well, I mean, the whole budget thing, you do realize projects go over budget all the time, right? That's not like a crazy thing that happens. The Montreal Mirabel Airport was the even bigger disaster financially, and it even closed. That thing's fucking gone now.
What's a Mirabel?
I don't know. Some French shit.
It's a French dog. Oh, Lord.
Mexican lasagna. So you said the numbers were 2.2?
It started at 2.2, and then it went to 4.2.
So, and
then 4.8.
So you're saying
20.
Basically double.
Well, Steven, take your shot.
I know, I'm trying to burp.
Thank you, ma'am. It's just more authoritative.
But I'm not counting the full span. I'm talking when it was opened or whatever.
Yeah.
That was
well,
twice.
You're not good at counting.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know the International Space Station?
I never heard of it. Is it neat?
That's pretty fucking cool.
Okay. What about that then?
Budgeted for $17 billion. Total cost after completion? $160 billion.
Yeah, but you're
talking 10x, dude.
What you're not taking into account is all the coupons that Russia gave us to assist in building that.
Is there an expiration date on those?
But they used them on time though.
Was it buy one get one free?
It was
buy one space station get one shuttle free.
If you spend this much, you get this much off.
That's fucking. That's a fucking bait and switch, dude.
It is. I don't go to Bed Bath and Beyond. I don't think NASA does either.
You can use those once they're expired, by the way.
Wow.
I collect that shit.
But I'll give you mine.
Are you one of those extreme
Deal.
couponers?
I got about 100.
No, just Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh, just that one.
I'm not allowed to go in
Just
there.
that
An extreme
one.
Bed Bath &
It's
Beyonder.
dangerous.
So when I was looking into all of these, the weird possible conspiracies involved in the construction of the airport, I really kind of discovered something fairly interesting. I found out that reading newspaper reports from various local Colorado media sources is extremely boring.
I think that's any newspaper anywhere.
It's not. It's just not fun.
No.
No.
I didn't do any of that.
Of course you didn't.
Yeah.
You've been here the whole time.
What is that?
So, there's a fence line that surrounds the whole airport.
There's a fence around the airport.
There's a fence, like
no
a chain.
fucking way. Are
I
you
know.
serious?
It's
Wait,
not
I'm sorry. I have to stop you all for a second. I'm keeping tabs. Who got a point on that last one?
We'll share it.
Share it. Deal.
Can you do that?
It's happening now.
So what's peculiar about this fence is that the barbed wire that rolls around the top, I'm sure you've seen it before, is going inside, pointing towards the airport compound, rather than going outward. Which kind of gives the impression, are they trying to keep people out, or are they trying to keep people in?
See, I know what video you watched now. I saw this video, too. On the one on YouTube about this is one of the points they made.
With Wilford Brimley?
No, not that one.
Oh.
Can you send me that link? I would love to watch that one.
I don't do links.
Bio Beatles. So here's the thing. On that video, that's not a picture of Denver International Airport. It's a FEMA camp.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the wrong thing, man. And actually, if you look at a picture of Denver, the barbed wire goes straight up. So it's going downward equally on both sides.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you saw a picture of a FEMA camp. Now, why it's facing inward at a FEMA camp, I don't know.
The people that look after the animals?
No.
Or animal rights?
That's PETA.
Oh. I'm not good with spelling.
Clearly.
Oh, yes. What else is weird
Okay,
about
so I get a
the
point for that
construction?
one, right?
Yeah.
I think you get a point for that one.
Fuck yeah.
I think you get a
Point
point.
it. It's pointed in the
That one was easy.
wet spot. Here's another kind of a neat one.
Wait, actually, how do we prove that Steven's actually right? Because I haven't seen either video.
We can pull up the pictures if you want to.
I'm just very accepting.
We're just accepting this?
I
Okay,
am.
just
I
I
checking.
stand behind my argument.
Just checking. It's all about confidence.
While you're sitting down. So there's been found people taking aerial views of the airport. Around the outside are these houses, and there's nothing really strange about a little looking house. But from the aerial view, you can see there's it's abnormally large vent structures on the roofs of these houses. Like, why would a house? Nobody has a house with a large ventilation duct or whatnot. So people thinking that's the ventilation, hiding the
People who live in
ventilation
deserts
system for this large underground. Why would you need a large vent, and why would you hide it?
Maybe they have really bad gas.
Well, then I can relate.
All right. I'm going to have to forfeit the point to Brent on this one. I tried my hardest to find a response for this one and could not find anything about it. I couldn't even find the first argument about it, so he could just be making this shit up. But
I'll take the point.
Sir, that is your first full point.
I'll be entrusting as Brent as
I'm
a
gonna-
return favor.
Now I know I can make shit up. This is good news. Yeah. So, so when they finished building it, they put in the capstone. The capstone, which also is a time capsule to be opened in 2094.
What's inside of it?
I'm not allowed to say.
Don't know, do you?
Nobody knows. It's a time cap. You know who knows? The
God.
Freemasons.
Oh, here we go. It's about to get real weird now.
Wait, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Did y'all have high school time capsules?
I think
Because I
so.
did. I'm just curious what everyone put in theirs.
I remember doing one in school, and I don't remember what I put in there. But it's probably fucking stupid because I was an idiot when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Still am.
I farted it into a balloon, and then, so we can
you
find
think it'll
out.
keep?
Will it still smell bad in 100 years?
What if it smells good?
Then we could revolutionize
Science and humanity.
Start making scratch and sniff computer screens.
Trademark that shit.
That's right, girlfriend. Yeah. Oh, so at any rate, the capstone has with the big Freemason symbol, which isn't so out of the norm. We all know they made the most of the buildings are in larger constructions in America, but what's attributed as the who is accredited with financing and putting the whole airport together, is ooh, that was a tough one.
Violent.
Yeah, it didn't go down well. It was they mentioned the New World Airport Commission. Mm-hmm. And if you look it up, there's no such thing. No one can find anything that would be the New World Airport Commission, which was coined by Charles Ansbacher, who is a Freemason, who oddly enough...
He died.
Well, you can't be a Freemason after
you die.
That's the rule. But he also... He was a orchestra conductor.
That was kind of crazy to me, too, when you told me that.
Yeah. And
that's a hell of a resume.
So what? And then how else he was involved is he was in charge of commissioning all the artwork that will be brought in to the airport.
Which we'll get to that in a minute.
Which all ends up to some weird artwork. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm so excited about hearing about the artwork.
Yeah, and also oddly enough, the artwork throughout the whole complex is that was budgeted for $1.7 billion. So the airport
should become an artist.
The airport, or maybe I misread that. Maybe it's only $1 million.
I don't think $1 billion.
No, I was. It was late.
Either way, it's a lot of money.
I took a sleeping pill by the time I got to that. So okay. Anyway.
This all makes a lot more sense now.
Sure.
And how bad it is, but.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Artwork.
He
brought the Freemason thing first. Like, dude, Freemasonry goes back to like medieval times. And,
I don't have a point for that one. You gotta keep going on that one first.
No. Well,
so like it was always customary. It always has been and is still now that. Ooh, jinx.
We timed it.
That the local lodge. God damn it. No, it's starting to hurt.
You're already hungover. Mm-hmm. No, you can't. There's no whispering in the radio show.
I'm sorry.
That probably picked that up too.
Yeah. What is this? Like,
anyways, no.
We can't do this if we're going to be having secrets.
It's tradition where the local Mason lodge will always dedicate a capstone to like large projects. For example, the U.S. Capitol building and the White House.
Yeah. Well, and here's another thing.
Other time capsules.
Unlike the Freemasons, all usually really wealthy people. Do you think that maybe they could find something?
I'm not a member. I don't know.
Something nicer than a lodge to meet up in. Maybe. Wouldn't you build like a nice?
That's a good point.
Nice conference center. Yeah. Think about that.
Maybe there's no Wi-Fi there.
And again, that's a whole another possible topic for an episode.
New conspiracy topic.
No ones. But anyway, I think I'm pretty sure I read it was $1.7 billion for the artwork.
The art?
Yeah. We're
going to have to fact check
Where is that going?
That guy's never working again. He's done.
Yeah. Well, and he was married to an ambassador. And she spoke Austrian, which is that Austrian's not even a language. So anyway, yeah. You got anything? Did you find anything about a New World Airport Commission?
Yeah, it does exist.
Where?
Actually, well, it did. So the New World Airport Commission was a real thing. It just became defunct before the airport opened, and they'd already built the fucking capstone, so it was just kind of there.
Defunct, huh?
Yeah, it ceased to be an organization. They kind of fell through, whatever. But it was a real thing at the time.
Yeah, and I read somewhere that it was named after the New World Symphony, which Charlie,
which he was the conductor.
Yeah, Big Charlie A was a part of. So that's where
you just debunked your own argument. Point for me.
Yeah, but I get half a point back for.
I don't know. I'm gonna need to see
goal.
proof.
That's an own goal.
I think it's convenient that it got rid of it before the airport opened.
No, there's no proof.
Why is that? I don't understand why that's weird.
All right.
We talked about how long it took for the airport to be built. It was a long fucking time.
Longer than 7 inches. So, you want to go about... Let's talk about the other artwork there. How about those large demonic-looking statues? Like the blue horse.
Blucifer.
I guess Blucifer. This is
huge. That's the nickname of the horse, which I think is fucking awesome.
Big-ass blue horse. It's demonic looking. It has like glowing red eyes.
Yeah, it looks cool as shit.
And he's all propped up in there, showing his crotch off as you drive into the airport.
It's called rearing.
Yeah.
As a 24-year horse veteran.
Yes.
We have an equestrian expert here.
Well, then she gets.
It is called rearing.
Yeah, you get a point.
I have a point.
Point you.
I love it.
We're loving it. And, yeah. Oh, hey-oh. So, about the horse. Some people believe that that is a representation of the fourth horseman of the apocalypse, which is death.
Where are the other three?
The other three? Pestilence.
No, I'm saying, where are they at the airport?
Oh, where are the other three horses? Well, if I knew that, we would fucking have this conspiracy in a bag. So,
I think it's kind of shitty to say it's the fourth one, but there's not three other ones there, too. It's like, it's a single horse.
One horse. So, what about this? Wouldn't it be a Bronco?
dude.
They call it, it's a Mustang.
Well, he's a Mustang. Yeah.
No, so a Mustang is a breed of horse.
And a Bronco.
I got nothing on that. That's the type of car, I think.
Oh.
Well, the Denver
that's
Broncos.
fair. Or named after the Ford automobile. Yeah.
Is that the symbol on their car?
Well, the Mustang is...
A Mustang is a wild horse.
Yeah, but the Mustangs were already taken. The hockey team.
So confused.
Anyway.
Well,
yeah.
so, like, there's a reason why you see horses like the Broncos for the sports team. It symbolizes the West and the expansion of the United States in the early days. Now, you mentioned his red glowing eyes. The artist who made it,
Louis
Jimenez. Yeah.
Jimenez.
He was pretty well known for doing a lot of artwork with neon lights, and that was done as a tribute to him.
Or Jimmy Nez.
As his friends called him.
That was his friends call him. Yeah, do you know the guy?
Oh, Jimmy Nez.
You know the guy ended up dying?
Yeah, he did.
And the horse head fell on, I think, his leg or something.
Well, a part of it fell. The thing is like 9,000 pounds in total.
Yeah.
But it fell on his leg and
hit an artery.
Yeah.
He bled out to death. And oddly enough, although there was no foul play mentioned in the autopsy or police report, but when his body was found, there were a couple chickens walking around him. So it's kind of strange.
There's that.
I've also had chickens before. Those things are creepy as shit.
Yeah. And, yeah, they're
When
an
they
omen.
sleep, they just like sleep standing up and don't move. It's fucking weird looking.
It's not human.
Well, no, it's a chicken, Brent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, it is kind of a cool, creepy story that he died, making the statue. But
Death is always cool.
there are several, instances of artists dying from their art. Michelangelo Merisi, which is better known as Caravaggio, he was a painter, and he started to become sick for like weeks and then months and then almost years. And he died mysteriously, and he couldn't figure out why. He died from lead poisoning because he was using lead-based paints.
Yeah, and he was eating it. He was eating the paint.
Yeah, that's never good. But it does taste good.
Picked that habit up in kindergarten.
We all did.
I ate Play-Doh.
I think I ate glue.
Crayons.
Really?
I think glue was fun for me.
I had a mud ball. I didn't have any. We didn't get Play-Doh.
I have
that
so
wasn't
many
mud.
questions about that.
Here's a bucket of water. Go find some mud. That was how I spent my summer vacations. Cheers.
Another good example of an artist dying from his art. Lou Chaney, the actor from like the 20s. But I would call him a quote-unquote prop master.
Was he in the talkies?
Yes, actually he was.
Oh, that's neat.
He actually would go super far out to make things super realistic in his films. Good example, he created contact lenses to simulate blindness for a blind character, which they actually ended up damaging his eyes and making him required to wear glasses. But he was working on a film called Railroad.
So he's an asshole.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Working on a film called Railroad in the Northwest, and he had to create fake snow, and a piece of it got stuck in his throat, and it got an infection. He had to get his tonsils removed.
A piece of snow?
Fake snow.
Oh.
Synthetic snow that
Yeah.
he made. And then years later, he got bronchial cancer and died.
Melts in your throat, not in your hand.
Yeah. So point being, it's kind of creepy and cool that the guy died making the statue, but sometimes weird shit happens.
Death happens, folks. You heard it here first.
What would be your claim? Let's say, for example, that it's not just coincidence that he died. How do you tie the fact that the artist was killed by the horse to a conspiracy? What's the motivation there?
Well, if you can't tie a knot, you tie a lot.
Yeah.
So
point for me.
Points.
I'm going to go with the horse nose.
Ooh, but
the horse knows. You know what I mean?
But that's not the conspiracy, though. You're saying New World Order and fucking weird shit and Freemasons.
Saying there's something going on.
But I'm trying to ask you to tell me why the horse killing him relates to that.
Because that's how Satanism works. Have you ever seen The Omen?
Yeah.
Or The Exorcist? Yeah, people die in weird ways because
Fat me.
Yeah, because the Freemasons opened up a dimension to hell, and that's why they're gonna go hide underneath an airport.
Hail Satan.
Where are we at now? Oh, that was nice. Hey, that was pretty. That was a nice explanation on the history of dead artists. I like that.
That was kind of cool. I had to go Google some stuff to find that, but it was very interesting.
Yeah,
you can kind of go off on different tangents sometimes.
Now, why don't we get to the nitty gritty, and which is the murals,
the artwork in the airport.
I think this is what kind of first. It was this that first. I think piqued people's interest.
If you're listening right now and you're not in your car driving, if you're like at your house or somewhere with a computer,
get in your car immediately.
Yeah. No, seriously, like just Google Denver Airport mural. It's minus the last part there.
Yeah. Exclamation point.
But it's some fucking weird shit, and this will all make a lot more sense if you've seen the artwork first.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking weird.
Mm-hmm. So,
and I've never
turn off the podcast. We'll wait.
I've been to Denver Airport like many times and never seen the murals.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, they.
I mean, I don't go to airports for artwork, but I'm just saying you would think that I would have seen it by now.
I don't think. Yeah. So there's 4 of them originally,
right? Mm-hmm.
And they're all creepy as fuck.
Not all of them. One of them's pretty nice.
And then eventually, so many people complained, and they made you say like these murals were depicting oppression and pestilence, right. But then one of them it was kind of like a story being told, and like they came up with it, and after, but the way it was presented is like all these children and these thousands upon millions of
and the soldier with the gas mask,
yeah, and out of his crotch comes like this like weird evil air, but it turns into a rainbow. You see that part?
You saying he farted a rainbow?
No, yeah, it seems like what you see the rainbow, and if you follow the rainbow back, it's all like it's
out of his crotch.
Yeah, out of his crotch comes the the gas.
Google this right now.
Yeah, well, take your
I'd
time.
also like to say that I've actually seen the murals, and there's one that take a shot. There's the one with the gas mask is also holding a giant sword over all the children.
Yeah,
and that's creepy.
While holding on to an AK-47.
I've got it right here. He's stabbing the doves. I'm gonna.
Which is a reference to Prince.
The rainbow is not coming out of his.
I think you should post the murals on Facebook,
along with the Prince song.
What?
This is what it sounds like
when doves cry. Rest in peace, Prince.
And also with the symbol. Yeah.
No,
so,
but I have the artwork right here. It's not coming out of his crotch. It's going past the front of him. So,
well,
fuck you, you're wrong.
You can interpret it as you wish.
It is fucking creepy looking at the fucking soldier has a gas mask on with a giant fucking sword, and like kids are cowering in fear and shit. And he's stabbing doves.
It sounds like a family reunion. Cheers. Right on. Do you want to talk more about these?
Sure. They're actually it's 4 murals. One of them is the same mural in 2 different parts. They're called Peace and Harmony in Nature and Children of the World Dream of Peace. In the first mural, there are 3 women portrayed as dying. One of them is Native American, one of them is African American, and one is a white woman who people claim that she's Jewish. I'm not sure why they claim she's Jewish. She has a star, but I don't really see it being the Star of David. She also has a Bible in her hand, too.
Is there 6 points to it?
I don't remember, honestly. I think what she's supposed to symbolize, this is my personal opinion, is that she is the symbol of white people of different cultures, like Jewish, Christianity, etc. But the point of it is, the reason that they're dying is it's a depiction of death from colonialism. So, for example, when we discovered America and things like the Trail of Tears, and this is not appropriate for drinking, let's talk.
You going for a bucket?
Yeah, no, I'm out of beer.
No.
So when we expanded into the United States and the oppression of Indians and Native Americans, Africa obviously wouldn't go enslave them. And what he originally the third woman was also colored, but Tanguma, the artist, changed her to white because he realized that white children had suffered from oppression from militarism, like for example the Holocaust. There's actually there's a poem in the lower right hand corner of the the fucking mural that is written by a girl who died in an Auschwitz concentration camp.
Yeah, well, I read in an interview he admitted that he just ran out of that shade of paint and then therefore had to make that character a different color.
I feel like I should also take a point that my last name is Berkowitz, so I'm also a fellow Jew.
And
To relate to this on top of the horse lover stuff.
And you've walked through the airport.
Oh, yeah, I love the airport.
You're the most qualified bartender we have had
right?
to date.
And I didn't even mean to. I just love the Denver airport. It's creepy.
Oh, God.
I just got lucky on the Jew and the horse stuff.
Man.
You might have smelled that last one. I apologize. I burped right at you.
I did a little bit.
You're making me want to be a Jewish
lasagna
horse.
From my neighborhood Kroger.
I've never wanted to be a Jewish horse so much in my life.
But yeah, some of them were painted over because people complained.
People were offended.
And the ACLU and the National Coalition Against Censorship or something fought against it, but they did end up painting over. Was it the soldier one they painted over?
I'm not sure. I
think it was that one. That one was the one.
I just watched YouTube videos.
But here's the thing: like it's supposed to be shocking. It's about things like war and oppression and the Holocaust. Like it's we tend to, I think, in America, forget that shit happened, right? Because it wasn't here, or we're too young, we weren't around when that happened. And it's to remind you there's been some severe travesties that have happened. Like, there's a good Banksy quote that art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. Like, it's supposed to make you uncomfortable. I think that's kind of the point. I mean, he definitely went pretty brave in putting that in an airport, but I mean, he's an artist, right? And I think that art's supposed to make you feel something. If it doesn't, then
yeah.
You know, so that's just my thing on it.
Maybe you should just put your pants back on.
But it feels so free.
And it feels so free.
Wait, who gets a point?
I don't know who's got the better voice.
That's your choice.
Oh, that's my choice on that one? I don't know. As someone that's personally seen the art, I don't feel like I really actually get to take your considerations into it.
Oh,
I'm just going to go, the art is fucking creepy.
Point goes to the bartender.
Yeah.
Good job.
Rachel's point.
Good
She's going to win this.
job.
No, wait, am I going to win this?
She's also the most sober, which is, a coincidence.
Y'all are taking shots of beer, and I'm on vodka. So, vodka water.
Well.
Tall boy.
Yeah, but how much proof is that water?
It's Bacardi H2O.
I need to see proof of water. Oh! Yeah, well, fascinating. Oh, and did you see when you were there on the floor in front of one of the murals? I'm not sure which one. I think it's the dark one that kind of alludes to pestilence. And there's an AU, a capital A, lowercase u, capital A, lowercase g, and
silver and gold,
and it's sitting within what looks like a little like a railroad cart. Or it's something that miners would use. So
a mining cart.
Yeah. So of course it's gold and silver and
it's in a fucking
Colorado,
mining cart
in Colorado.
Like,
has always been. But
tell me what you think it means.
Why would that be placed directly in front of said mural? And what would be the correlation? Like, why would you look at that and then look at it and go, oh, it's there? Like,
what do you think it is?
I don't know. Well, I really
again, you have to give me a conspiracy, not just. What does that mean? Like, that's not an argument.
It is. Well,
no,
a lot of people, because a lot of people think that it's alluding to, because of the mural with the pestilence, they're thinking that it is part of, because AG also, hold on, I gotta shoot.
You do this all the time. You bring up these, weird questions, but you're not making an actual argument for conspiracy.
Wait, what does AUAG stand for?
I think it's gold and
those
silver.
are the atomic symbols.
Okay, I just wanted you to clarify for other
symbols
people.
of elements on the
what we're going for.
Which you would find on a periodic
table of elements.
Okay.
AU and AG are gold and silver.
Or a Formica table, even.
Sure.
And
it's in a mining cart because you fucking mine for gold and silver in Colorado.
Or
Brent thinks.
Or they're going to, kill off the population with the AUAG disease, which is called the Australian antigen.
Okay, now here. Okay, yeah. Go on with this.
Yes,
this is an actual argument now.
And
you think it's not gold and silver? What you're saying?
It's also known as hepatitis B.
What, the AUAG?
It could, yeah, maybe.
What are you saying? Oh, you're saying AUAG is the what you call it? The Australian thing, the Australian antigen, which is, you're saying, is hepatitis B?
Yeah. Or it also sounds like Sylvester Stallone trying to say the alphabet. Hey, Sly, what are the vowels? That didn't go over well at all. What are you guys, Italian? Jesus.
So what's your point? It's the Australian antigen, okay?
Yeah,
they're gonna kill us with that.
But it was originally to be coined AUAB, which it would have been Australian Aboriginal, but that would have been racist. It would have been Although it was discovered in a Australian Aboriginal initially.
You just made that up
by Bill Bellamy.
Now you're really making shit up. So
it's all about confidence, by the way,
and the shot skis.
The Australian antigen was discovered by Baruch Samuel Blumberg.
And Samuel L. Blumberg.
I tried Blumpkin. I tried to find any evidence of him being involved in the airport, and I could not find anything. I can't find a record of him ever even been there.
Sure,
like in a layover.
The government can erase
and
anything.
Also, like if there's a vaccination for this, you know that, right? So if the New World Order is planning to like kill people with that, they're pretty fucking stupid.
You know that vaccination costs $20,000.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, no insurance company covers it.
Nope, you're making that up.
Why would I do that?
Because you're trying to win by cheating.
Well, that's fair. That's true.
It's not fair. It's
true.
the opposite of fair.
No, well, I mean, you made a fair assessment.
Shut up and keep going.
Okay. Oh, so here we go. We moving on. We talked about the. Did we talk about the little demon gargoyles in the suitcases?
I have seen these. I have seen these.
I have not seen those.
Yeah. Well, I think they hide them now.
I think they hide a lot of it now. I think people have caught on and they're just kind of going with it.
What the? Oh,
everything. I think they're just hiding all of it now. People know.
People are in the know. So, anyway, there was I've seen photos. I'm not sure where they are. In between terminals.
I've seen them.
And
they're baggage claims.
Yeah, and they're little gargoyle, little like different faced demon-like things with with big horns or pointy
gargoyles.
ears.
We get it, Brent.
Tongues are sticking out, and they got the wings, and they're creepy as fuck.
Says you.
Yeah,
but they're badass.
You know what the gargoyle originally came from?
Your mom?
No, Simon and Garfunkel. Goyle. Yeah. So think about that.
Well, you know the symbolism of gargoyles, right? Like what they typically symbolize?
Free will and
wrong again.
It's protection.
Yes, correct. That's why they're in like old churches and castles, etc. They're symbols of protection. So they protect your baggage.
Every condom, I got a little gargoyle. It's true. But I only use it like once a decade. So well, that's just. I think that's great. Oh, did you hear about when a lot of people say, "Oh, hey, back in was it 2011 maybe when Comet Elenin." You guys remember Comet Elenin passing?
Yeah, like 2011.
Yeah, and it was like really coming in. Everyone thought there was an alien spaceship flying behind it because the thing was starting to fall apart as it was getting closer to the sun. And but they were projecting that it was on a course to hit. It was very close to hit the Earth.
No, hang on, I'm gonna stop you there.
I can't. It's still moving.
It was not on a course to hit the Earth. It was on a course to come close to us.
Yeah. Well, things could happen.
Okay, like what?
It was 22 million miles away.
Oh, God. I felt it breeze by me.
But in terms of space, that's actually not a very big distance.
It's still a big distance in general.
Big to you.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should give the bartender that point.
I just want to take a moment and make sure that Steven doesn't need the tinfoil hat as a bucket because the shots seem to be going down worse and worse every time.
Well, I actually feel great. I was hungover and I feel fantastic.
Okay.
But there's also this glare
I'm just checking.
Coming off of his receded hairline that's hitting me in the eyes.
That's why I shaved my head, dude.
Well, you should wax it. And, oh, no.
And you just broke it.
I just broke it. Oh, something's not
That
right.
happened. That was a gift from my father, you asshole.
Never looked your father's gift in the mouth. Hey-oh!
Okay, that one hurt. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I need to respond to you.
No, you don't.
Well, you were saying that Obama was there when the comet passed by, so what?
Mm-hmm. Because the most state-of-the-art underground facility, should there be a catastrophic event, and the government wants to maintain a sort of sense of continuity, that they had the president near where would be the most ideal spot for him to be secure.
Okay.
During such
the
an
New
event.
World Order, the compound.
Mm-hmm. the aliens.
The aliens?
Did we bring? We haven't brought.
You
up
haven't brought the aliens at all.
I feel like I need the tinfoil hat now.
Let me.
You didn't bring up the tunnels, the aliens, Queen Elizabeth. There are a lot of things.
Don't bring Queen Elizabeth into this. That's just rude.
Well, what's the
Queen? You know the story? She supposedly bought property.
Shatskis.
Around the.
You're digressing.
Apparently, a lot of this is his New World Order point. Apparently, a lot of very important people, like Queen Elizabeth, have bought property very near the Denver International Airport. Which, like, why are they doing that? Because he's claiming it's a bunker.
No, because she wants to smoke weed when she retires.
That's actually a better point. I agree with you.
I mean, clearly.
Point to Brent.
Point for Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, she's strung out.
She's a cool bitch.
She is. I wouldn't disrespect her.
That was a positive bitch.
She's cool, but she's not.
I think that word is positive in the way that I used it.
Yeah,
like a badass bitch.
Oh, like Michael Jackson's good really means bad, or the other way around. Michael Jackson's bad really means good, right?
Because I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it.
You're horrible, but that's not what we're talking about here.
Also, Elizabeth's my middle name, so do I get Queen Elizabeth's point?
Oh, shit.
I think that's fair.
Yes.
You know, we're going to need to see some identification.
Yeah, pull up your Facebook page.
Pull it up like it's hot. Yeah.
Okay, so can you finish this Obama thing? Seriously?
Yeah, sure. All right, and then he served his 8 years in the office, and then and he went out. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right. You're saying that Obama was at the airport when the comet passed by, and you're claiming that because if the comet were to hit us,
if it was just
it's the super secret safe bunker underground shit.
A couple few
Let me
million
ask you
miles.
Let me ask you one question.
Make it 2 and you got a deal.
All right. What day did the comet pass by Earth?
It was.
You don't even know, do you?
It was Judgment Day.
You don't know. Just do you know the day?
It was in 2011, October.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's see.
You're down to the month now. There's still 31 days you can choose from.
Yeah, but that year there was only 30 days in October. So
that's February, not
which would mean
October.
Which would mean that it took place on the 16th, maybe.
That is right.
Oh wow. There's notes in front of me. I swear to God, I'm not just pulling this out of the.
Did you at all try to figure out where Obama actually was on October 16th, 2011? Because you know the White House has a full record of his schedule online that you can go read. Did you even think to check that?
Yeah, he was.
And what'd you see?
That he was at NORAD, observing some military nuclear testing.
Wrong.
But that was such a
he was in Washington D.C. At a ceremony for Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah,
and there are pictures.
Well, that was in the evening. That was in the later afternoon, early evening, after they realized that the comet wasn't going to hit.
There's a picture of him in like broad daylight.
That morning, he was in Denver.
Prove it. Prove it.
All right, I'm going to take off my shirt right now.
Oh God, please don't. I really will bomb it.
Yeah.
In that case.
Well, then I'm going to save this weapon. Bring me my sports bra.
Well, that was all of our things. You didn't bring up the tunnels at all.
Yeah, there's big ass. Well, you're right. That's part of the construction. But yeah, there's these
they're for
big
the
ass
fucking transit station, dude. Like,
yeah.
They
need a that can fit a 747 through.
What?
Without the wings? No, they're big ass like tunnels.
Yeah.
They're like huge. Yeah. Listen, the whole concept of making underground bases is not a new thing. It's been going on for
you did talk about the 5 buildings,
years.
though. You mentioned the 5 buildings earlier.
Yeah, those guys, right.
They weren't... You said that they were like, they fucked him up and then they buried him?
Right.
No, they were planned from the beginning. That was part of the original plans.
No.
It was. You can go fuck... This is all public information, Brent.
Don't call me that in front of the podcasters. Oh, you are in pain today.
I feel good right now. I'm going to feel tomorrow awful at work.
Your face says something different.
I just said that in the wrong order, too.
Right.
Details.
I wouldn't be...
That tinfoil hat looks great on you, though.
Thank you.
Can we take a picture of that?
Let's do
take
it.
a picture of Brent.
Okay.
Rachel sporting the tinfoil hat.
I'm going to do it, but I'm no Pablo Picasso.
We'll post it to the internets.
No one's called me an asshole.
I think it looks good.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, her.
Not
yeah.
you.
No. Yeah, he looks fantastic.
Shut up, Brent.
hold on here. I gotta. There's so many apps.
Oh my god.
And when I get in there, you get in there over there. See, nobody wants to hear this shit. But now we're gonna have proof.
Are you even can it?
I got a little bit. I got just the tip of it.
He thinks he's cool.
Shots.
Yeah.
Shots.
Okay. That's not him. Oh, you know what? We forgot to bring in our guest. We have a guest.
This whole time, we've had this guest. He's been on hold the entire time, I think. We called him like an hour ago.
All right,
He probably hates y'all by now.
Let's just not call him. I think it might be time to bring in our next guest for this episode, Stephen.
Yeah, let's do it.
Great. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we have with us an informant who is a subcontractor for the early construction of the Denver International Airport during the 90s through 2001.
Those are good years.
It was okay. He was willing to speak out today, but insisted upon anonymity out of fear from potential repercussions coming from certain sources outside of the law.
Makes sense.
It's plausible.
Yeah.
So, out of respect for that, we will be referring to him as Benjamin Claude Zimmerman of 25043 Mary Brook Lane, Pueblo, Colorado, 81003. His social security number is 384-929201.
Well, so much for that.
Welcome to the Conspiracy Power Hour, Ben. I've been enjoying our recent email correspondence, so I'm thrilled to have you here today.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Huh?
Say again?
I said thank you. Glad to be here.
Right. So, Ben, would you please share with us now what you know from your first-hand experience, the peculiar events and actions that you've personally have witnessed in your employment over in the construction of the Denver International Airport?
Well, I was first hired back in 1990.
What's he saying?
I'm sorry, Ben. Can you please repeat that?
I was saying I was hired back in...
Ben, we're having a hard time on this end understanding you. Are you on speakerphone?
I'm modifying my voice for my protection as to hide my identity.
Did he just say Bill Bellamy?
I think, Ben, Ben said, you said Bill Bellamy?
No, asshole. I was saying to retain my anonymity.
I don't understand.
I'm hearing Bill Bellamy.
I don't know how Bill Bellamy fits into this topic.
Identity.
Ben,
why is he talking like that?
I don't know, Ben. You know, Ben, you sound like the guy from Silence of the Lambs taking whippet hits.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. I'm modulating my voice for my identity protection, you moron.
I don't think he's taking this seriously, dude.
Ben, if you're going to be making a mockery of this interview, maybe we should just stop right now.
You're being rude, Ben.
Listen, you idiots, I'm masking my voice as to protect my identity.
He's trolling us, dude.
All right.
I'm not trolling, you fucking asshole. I'm trying.
Okay, that's enough. Let's hang up now.
Hanging up.
Fuck you.
Let's just move on.
What a jerk.
You know, he seemed cool in the emails. That's just too bad.
He sounded like Mushmouth from Fat Albert giving head to a blowfish.
Yeah. Oh, well. All right.
Not having that guy back on.
So.
Do it.
Nah, I don't think we should do it.
We're going to.
Okay.
I can do whatever I want to do with this shit, so.
But y'all are cute when you argue.
Don't look at me like that when I'm arguing with you. It's too adorable. You're like a kitten with intelligence.
Well, we got 10 minutes left and we're done with the debate, so.
Oh, we're 10 minutes? Well, let's continue on.
I don't have anything left.
Oh, God, you fucked it all up.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
then?
please.
So.
Bam.
Shots. God. That's all I had to say. No, so. I am no expert on pro wrestling.
Yeah.
But there's some guy that used to pro wrestle.
Hulk Hogan.
No, that's a conspiracy theorist dude now.
Oh, Jesse Ventura.
Jesse
Yeah,
Ventura.
so that's how I first got turned on to the Denver Airport
You wrote a
conspiracy
book.
theory.
Oh, okay.
No,
Conspiracy.
he has like some sort of like YouTube documentary on it or something.
Former special teens, Navy SEAL.
I'm sorry, I'm in pain right now. Keep going.
Became a
I can smell your pain.
professional wrestler.
It does not smell good.
Became the governor
Yeah, that
of
guy.
Minnesota. He
But I'm just saying that's how I got
He's
turned on to
also
the
a
Denver
9/11
Airport.
truther, which we're going to do that episode.
Oh yeah?
Oh, I saw
you have
a
to know.
video of him eating gefilte fish.
Dude, gefilte fish
Dude.
is nasty as hell.
Maybe it was that Luke. Was it what's
Skywalker?
Like, you know how hot dogs are like the asses of like
She
random
hates hot
animals.
dogs.
I hate hot dogs. Do you know that? Gefilte fish is the Jewish hot dog. It's all the extra pieces of fish crammed together, and
But
they're
it's-
like,
that sounds
and then it's
awful.
pickled,
But
and
it's
they're
kosher.
like, "Good luck,
Eat
eat that."
So when it's koshered, is there really a rabbi that stands there and like, okay, this
Yes.
is blessed. and
That
this
is real.
blessed. That is real.
That is real.
So there are.
Don't they bite the penis fucking foreskin?
So we have
Is that
the
Orthodox Jews?
food.
That's circumcision.
We
I know,
have the
but, like,
Food
they-
and
don't
Drug
they, like-
Administration, and you have rabbis.
You guys are talking about very different things, and I don't know which one to listen to first.
Oh, go with Steven first because he's got a more
Penises.
sensitive
Which
ego.
ones are the ones where they like literally bite the tip or the penis of a baby to circumcise it? Is that Orthodox Jews?
They don't bite.
I
it's a
have
kiss.
never heard of that. Is that
You've
conspiracy
never,
theory?
You never heard of the bris?
No.
Oh no, I know the bris. I don't
Yeah.
know about
No,
if
they
they
don't-
personally bite it. I feel like
No,
that's
it's-
Steven's own dream
what
or
I
I'm
something.
understand-
googling "bite the penis of baby." What's going to pop up?
No,
here?
you're missing the point. It's a
ultra Orthodox Jews biting baby penis.
Okay.
well, you know,
And no, a baby died from herpes infection because
Holy shit.
fucking guy
Okay, you are
herpes.
scaring me, and you've
yeah.
gotten way off topic.
You're getting out of line, mister.
It's on ABC News. It's true.
Okay, it is true. And let me tell you about it. So a bris, I'm not even Jewish. A bris is when you get circumcised, and then the rabbi circumcises the boy, and then to bless it, he like kisses it.
Kisses what?
Just like he kisses the wound, the mark,
The penis.
the.
That's fucking weird.
I know. Well, you tell that to 3,000 years of tradition.
I feel like religion should be your own conspiracy theory topic. Let's start over on that one.
Yeah, we're going.
We're
back.
getting too far in that.
Let's just start this whole episode over and do a different one.
All right. Well, refill
no,
the beers.
I like the Denver
No,
airport.
but anyway, to go back to what you were saying, yes, there was a case in New York City, I believe, where a rabbi ended up being convicted for giving herpes to over 1,000. How many?
Got it right here.
To
I'm like,
over 1,000 kids or something in the New York area
Take shots.
because he had fucking herpes on his mouth.
So I'm actually more curious. Steven just Googled
And
this.
given-
Brent, you just knew this off the top of your head?
Well, this is. I mean,
Well,
that's,
I knew of it,
that's
too.
funny knowledge.
But you
Okay.
you doubted me, so I wanted to prove it.
I only know of that for its comedic value.
Okay. Fair. Noted.
That's
I was
actually
just curious.
he's a really good point.
I never took a Hebrew studies class, I swear.
But seriously, Jesse Ventura.
Yeah.
Everyone should watch that. I think it's
Fucking
a
crazy.
YouTube documentary. That's how I first got turned on to the Denver
Documentaries
airport.
are such bullshit.
No, but seriously, it was his conspiracy theory one, and then I went to the Denver airport afterwards, and I got to see all the creepy shit because of that. Not the guardrails,
it's
but the
creepy
horse
shit, but
and
it
the
doesn't
art.
mean there's a
and-
fucking New World Order conspiracy, though.
I don't know. I think I got more points than both of y'all.
You did. I think Rachel wins this
Well,
episode.
I mean, not to
As long as Brent loses, that's all I care about.
point out the fact that you're the one who's keeping tally. So
Details.
I'm just saying that there may have been
God, I don't want to
a
do
bit of
this.
bias. You don't.
Yeah, actually, with Queen Elizabeth's point, I'm beating Steven right now.
I'm gonna...
Oh,
Like, I'm on the... We're like 5
Queen-
minutes left.
you got a
I'm
point for the Queen
very
of
close
England.
to puking.
Awesome.
I think I can do 5 more, maybe.
What can we talk about to
she had
invoke
the temple out
Stephen
of
to
puking.
vomit?
I think it's legit to
Yeah,
puking.
you were looking like
It
pale.
hurts.
Wait, so I want to hear both of your... So I know one person was arguing for and one was against, but after hearing both sides, what do y'all both think? For real?
For real?
For real.
For
Like,
realsies.
legit, for real.
I think Stephen's an asshole.
That is true. 100%.
And you're a beautiful human being.
Thank you.
Also true.
Mark a point for me.
No, but seriously, I want to know what you guys think.
I think
Without seeing it, obviously.
a
but
lot of
still.
like initial points brought up are easily debunkable. I think there is some peculiar.
Why are you filling the whole thing up? We don't need the whole beer.
I didn't. There's some left.
There's like 5 shots left.
She's not a scientist, bro.
I'm just saying, like, I'm
Graduate
curious what you think, or... I don't know. I want real,
there's
true
some, I think
opinions.
there is some truth. I mean, I wouldn't put it past. I mean, it makes an excellent cover. If you were going to build this like huge, like let's say even a city,
They
you
didn't
build an
cover it up very well,
underground-
apparently.
Well, and that's the other joke of it. I mean, this is how disinformation works.
Mm-hmm.
So you feed into it with false information to distract those who are trying
I think
to
you're
figure
false
out the
information.
truth.
I think your face is false
It's
information.
classic disinformation. But I think it's very
That
plausible.
made no sense what you just said.
The government loves their black projects.
Also, I'm just going to say, you'll never discuss that the runway looks like a swastika.
Did we not?
No, we didn't. You didn't bring it up. I was waiting for you to bring it up.
That's your job.
I brought it up since I'm Jewish.
Yeah.
I can do that.
And
I
if
gave
you
my
look
response
at it,
already.
I don't think.
I looked
Point
it up.
for me.
I think
There is a swastika design in the runways.
It's not.
If you
It's
remove,
not. There is
can
not.
you let me fucking talk? Jesus Christ!
There's
This is
a
my-
little bit. There's like little
Shut
lines.
the fuck up! I swear to God.
Man, you sure you're giving him Bud Light?
If you take off a certain portion of the runways, there is a swastika inside of a bigger design. It's like saying there's a cross in a swastika because there actually is a cross in a swastika in the middle, right?
Yeah.
So.
And actually, a swastika was originally, if it's done properly, it doesn't look exactly the same, but it's considered a good luck charm.
Oh, well, that turned
From Hinduism.
wrong.
Yeah.
It came from the Far East.
But anyways, there is a swastika, but there's also more. They just cut that out in videos and conspiracy documentaries, but it's there, but it's not all that there is. So
There's more to this story.
oh god,
I was just trying to get an extra point. That's all I really cared about.
I just wanted to see him get a little extra on his beard.
it's probably all over my beard.
I would never name my beard Oliver. The repercussions.
I think Steven's done. Like, I think Steven's legitimately thinking about throwing up right now, and
he
he's
is,
not sure what to do about it.
Oh, no, that was meaty. That felt like meat.
Don't say meaty. Please stop saying meaty.
No.
Also, I'd like to say, as someone that's actually been to the Denver airport, I still kind of believe there's something going on.
Uh-huh. You
Been to
do.
Denver Airport.
Everyone does. Everyone does.
Oh, God.
Oh, take your time.
Dude, don't throw up on your laptop.
We have one more.
It's okay. It's a rental.
I bought this off the graph. We should do thank yous. We should do thank yous.
Let's do
Thank
some thank
yous.
yous while we got time. Hey, I would.
Bill Lee. Let's do Bill Lee.
Oh, Billy from. What was the name of that website?
Bill Lee from.
Wait, did we talk about doing the guests and never actually have the guest on?
Oh, now you just ruined it.
you ruined it.
You just ruined it because
Edit.
it was. No, that wasn't pre-recorded. Why do you ask?
Bill Lee.
People are gonna think we're sober.
Bill Lee for the voice intro was really good, right?
Yeah, he did a great job.
Let's thank Allie for her amazing logo
Allie
artwork.
Weeks from Spineless Studios.
Yep.
Yeah,
Chris
she helped
Wright
us.
of Chris Makes Art for our fucking awesome cartoon cover photo.
Yeah.
Instagram handle Laptop Shouty for this laptop that we made this thing on.
You just was that Club Talk?
That's his-
Laptop Shawty?
That's his Instagram handle.
Shawty?
SHAWTY. Shouty. Alright, Brent. Well, episode 2 is done.
How do you feel? Do you feel a
I
little...
feel fucking awful.
Yeah, but
and
you
this,
look-
I'm not taking any more
You look
shots.
fantastic.
I
guess.
don't-
Oh, I was going to say he looks worse.
Well,
Don't refill that shot glass. Oh, god damn it.
you know, it's times like these that
Tell me when to stop the timer.
you wish you did know how to tell time.
I wish time didn't exist.
All right, so should we...
Alright, thank you for listening to the episode.
Yeah, you guys are the...
I have
You're okay.
not enjoyed any of this, personally.
No. Hey, feel free to share your thoughts and input.
Yeah, please do.
Hey, we got a
please,
face crap page.
we're on iTunes now. Please write us a review on iTunes. That would help us out so much.
That's the only thing that the government cares about is how well you do.
That's Brent's take on it. But yes,
So-
please write a review on iTunes. That would be awesome of you.
Yeah, and help us with our tax deductions.
You didn't do yours?
I pay someone to do it.
Oh, that's dope.
Well, it's like for the price of a.
See, I refilled it for a reason. Y'all, Steven's
I
legit
don't
about
think
to
he's able
puke.
to do it.
I'm not going to puke.
He's going to wait another minute till the
It'd
show's
be pretty
over.
funny if I puked on
Please
the air.
don't. I'm
Yeah.
a reflex
This is a really
puker.
small room.
No,
I'm
really,
just
I'm a
saying,
reflex
if you
puker.
do,
I'm dead serious.
Don't do it away from the mic. That's all I'm saying.
Do it on the mic?
No, don't do it on the mic. It's,
My mic. Do whatever I want. I'll puke on this motherfucking mic.
all right.
I'm serious though. I really am a reflex puker.
You know,
if you puke, I'm gonna puke.
This shouldn't be a Gallagher show. I shouldn't have to come here with a poncho in
All right.
fear that
Any more thank yous left?
I
I think we got everybody.
we got parents.
Thank you for Rachel for being our bartender. Amazing job.
Rachel Bronkowitz, ladies and
She-
gentlemen.
Berkowitz.
Berkowitz. I was thinking of Samuel L. Bronkowitz from the
I think
Kentucky
it was
Fried Movie.
bronchitis. I feel like it sounded like bronchitis. Bronkowitz?
Yeah,
Berkowitz?
Broncos. It's
I Dr. Berkowitz is the one who coined bronchitis.
Berkowitz is also son of Sam's last name. Random fact.
Oh, really?
And I'm uncomfortable now.
No, but how do we know he really was the son of Sam?
The world may never know.
You're so fucking weird every time at the end of this shit.
That's because I'm human.
All right, well, episode number 2 is done. Hope you enjoyed it.
Flesh and blood.
All right, I'm gonna cut this off right now. That face is making me puke.
You're gonna... Hey, let me show you.
No.
Let me show you
Nope,
something.
look away.
You guys legit stare at each other for like a good minute singing that. By the way, it was very adorable.
All right, bye, everybody.
Hey, good jobs. And thanks
Except for Brent.
Thanks for not making a mess of this.
Yet.
Good jobs.